All right, what's up, team?
What up, son?
Chilling, bro. How's everything for you?
Everything smooth, bro.
Cool, bro. Tell me a little bit about yourself, bro.
Shit, I'm 22. I run a brand, Ruler Attire. I also do promo for other Instagram brands on my Instagram page. And yep, that's about it.
Okay, cool. And how long have you been running your brand for?
I've been running my brand since 2023, but I didn't start dropping clothes until 2024.
Okay, so 2024, now we're in 2026, so about 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, about two
Okay.
years.
And how did your first year look?
My first year, it was kind of just like on some testing shit. So like my first year, I had dropped some teas in like May, and my drop went kind of bad. Ain't gonna lie, everybody first drop usually go kind of bad. But what saved my drop was selling my teas into this wholesale store. So I was able to make my bread back and able to move on to my next drop, which was like Q4 of 2024.
Okay.
And I had dropped the breaking news zip ups. They
The pink ones,
they
right?
sold, yeah, they sold pretty good. Then fast forward 2025, I had dropped some track pants, and those track pants were my first 10K month. And after I want to say December, I mean after November, I was starting to hit like 4K months from December and January. But from July of 2025 to maybe November of 2025, it was straight 10K months, straight 10K months.
Check your months. Okay. So for someone to go ahead and see success like that, right? It takes a lot of work. Like think
Yeah,
about it.
fact.
You was like trapping, bro. You was in the trenches with it. You was doing wholesale. I'm pretty sure you were probably dropping it off clothes to people.
Yeah, facts.
Of course, right? Now, you seen success hitting 10K a month. I'm pretty sure those numbers felt great. How did it
Yeah.
feel when those numbers started tanking down to 4K a month?
When it started taking it down, it was like, dang, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, is it just like the people that I'm working with? Is it my product? I know it wasn't my product because I seen it do 10K in a month. So it was just probably like I had to transition from one team to the next team.
Okay. And how long were you working with that team before? Like, how long have you actually built that relationship before?
I've been working with the agency from maybe like summer of 2024 to winter 2025.
Okay, so you guys were working for a while.
Yeah, I was working for a minute. Yeah.
Okay, so well, since you guys actually had that connection built up, right? What made you want to go ahead and disconnect yourself from that team?
It was just like not being consistent, not being able to call and contact every day like how me and you do, and just being more available. You know what I'm saying? To like if I got anything that comes up, oh, I gotta wait till the next scheduled call. I just can't call text you right now when it's on my mind.
Okay. So fast forward now, 2026, right? I know you said
Yeah,
January was a pretty rocky month for you hitting 4K, right?
yeah,
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you joined the inner circle in February. It
yeah.
was on
February,
Valentine's Day, right?
Valentine's Day weekend. Yeah,
Okay, so far it's been like what, maybe yeah, like what is that? 4 months now.
mm-hmm.
How's everything going for you inside the inner circle?
Oh, everything been going great. We done did like 60K in like 4 months, 5 months.
Okay, is this the most that you made
Oh yeah,
in a single, let's just say maybe 6 month span?
in a 6 month span. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you know me for like, bro, 2025 of I think like what, March, because you did promo for my
Yeah,
brand. You was modeling my chain and everything like that,
yeah,
and your results came in really good, right? And we continued to work on from there. Now you knew that I had an inner circle, right? You knew that I actually brought results in, and there was no BS, right? There was no
yeah.
bullshit going on. What was pretty much holding you back from reaching out and actually applying for the inner circle? Like, what is
So you
something that
saying
was holding you back?
you saying like why I didn't reach out sooner?
Exactly, yeah.
Cause I was already working with them and I didn't want to move on from them too fast.
Okay.
Cause I still wanted them to give them a chance to like prove themselves and stuff like that.
Okay. And beforehand, how long were you giving them a chance to go and actually prove themselves?
Shit, I was giving them a little minute. Like I was getting so that with the agency they had like different pods, and like each pod has their own media buyer. And I was just going through hella different media buyers and shit like that, and I just wasn't seeing like no consistent like one-on-one media buyer for my brand specifically because I was just moving from one media buyer to the next media buyer all under the same agency.
Okay. So pretty much, it was just a pure structure problem at that point, right?
Yeah,
And to be honest with you, you said you were giving them a little minute, right, to go in and actually get you those type of results. Now let's move forward over to us. How long
yeah.
did it take us to actually see 10K?
Shit, a week.
I think it was around like 14 days or so, 13 days.
Yeah, probably a week or two.
Right. So in that case, now that your eyes have been finally opened, now that you can actually see what your brand's potential actually is, right? Like for example,
Yeah.
bro, we literally had the same products. When you were doing either things yourself or with the other agency, you came to me with literally the same products that you had.
Mhm.
Things were just built differently. Structured was built differently, everything like that.
Yeah.
So after I showed you, like, look, we don't have to change your products, we don't have to change anything. All we need to do is just change the backend system and the funnel. Now that I showed that to you, how does that kind of change your perspective on your brand?
Sure. Now it changed my perspective. Like I didn't think my brand was as big as like you told me it was. Cause I'm still thinking I just got a small brand. Like I still just got a small community and shit like that. But like you showed me that my branding was bigger than what it was.
Okay. And how do you think I did that?
Um, the sales, the results, how many followers we was getting every day, how many people were interacting with the posts, really just results, really, yeah.
And on a scale of 1 through 10, how satisfied are you with everything?
11, 100.
11? 100? Okay, cool. So we have a job coming up in July, right?
Yeah,
What are you expecting to go ahead and hit for July?
for the month,
Or let's just say in a 30-day period from drop date, 30 days afterwards.
anywhere between 20 to 30K,
Okay. And in the last 30 days, what is it that we hit?
28, 27, somewhere around there.
Okay. So for you to actually see results like that, because I know you said your biggest month was 10K beforehand. For you to actually see crazy results like 25K in a month, literally almost $30,000, how long did it take for us to actually go ahead and bring those results to you?
Not long, quick,
Quick.
yeah.
Now that
All you
date,
need, all you need is just the inventory.
that's it. Now the first time that you called me and you said, "Yo, I might need you to run my ads," did you
Yeah.
actually think that we would get to this point? Be completely honest.
I thought we was gonna get to this point, but I didn't think we was gonna get to this point that fast.
And why is that?
Cause like I know everything don't happen. Like usually when you do stuff, it doesn't happen quick. So you have to just put in time and like effort. So like maybe I was thinking, you might need about like 2, maybe 3 months to like really learn my brand and like the back end system and like my target audience to sell the product that I have. So I probably thought it was gonna take longer to hit the results that we did hit than what we actually did.
Right. So you thought it was gonna take you about you thought it was gonna take me 2 to 3 months.
Yeah,
I clearly proved you wrong, and I showed you it can happen in 2 weeks.
yeah,
Our first week working, I think it was maybe like 5 or 6 days. We hit like over 5K in
yeah.
sales, and that's what exactly. And that's what you were making less than that in one single month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once you seen that, did you finally see hope?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And what is it that you actually seen other than hope?
So I see actual results. Actual sales, Shopify dinging every day. We hitting 1K days without like it being like a holiday or Black Friday or like Q3, Q4 type
Bro,
of
we was doing
thing.
that Q1, bro. That's
Q1 just
ins-
1K days, 1K days, 1K days.
yeah, that's crazy.
We
Oh,
actually
bro.
like a 1 point. I think we hit a 1.7K day. I think that
Yeah.
was the most we ever hit in one day.
Yeah, and then now with this new job, we're gonna go ahead and hit, bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna hit 5K. We're
Yeah,
gonna
for
build
sure.
up that job, bro. Your pieces are insane. Now, for somebody who was in the same position as you were when your brand was stuck, when it was
Yeah,
struggling, what would you tell that person to go ahead and actually get the results that you've seen?
don't give up. Like you might be at the rock bottom, but you can either stay at rock bottom or you can go against rock bottom and climb to the top and just find different avenues or people or connections to help your brand continue your brand career.
Okay, so for someone who has been feeling like that, like they feel like they're at rock bottom and they feel like they keep on going and still seeing no results, right?
Yeah.
What would you say the main issue is there?
You just being ignorant and like you're not reaching out to different people or people who is showing like that they have the game on lock, like they got the game in chokehold, and you just being like you think you can do everything by yourself. Like you can't do this shit by yourself. Like it's totally impossible. Like you gonna need someone to help you out or someone to do this and that for you that you can't do all the time. So I just feel like you just need to be more open to other people and not being so not having an ego. Like don't be having an ego and think you bigger than the program and stuff like that. So I would just say that, yeah.
Okay, so for someone who is trying to do everything themselves, right? Like, for
Mhm.
example, what is it that you do for your clothing brand now? Like, now that you actually are making this amount of money, what is it that you actually do?
I be on the phone all night, every night with the manufacturer, texting them. Be losing sleep sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that's how important. Like you gotta communicate with the manufacturer because they 12 hours behind Eastern Standard Time. So you always gotta be up late to make sure that you getting everything in the product the right way you want it, all the details and stuff like that. I also just make the content, pack and ship orders, and you just handle my marketing and SMS backend and stuff like that.
Okay, so pretty much those things that you just mentioned are so important for the brand to actually grow, right? The marketing
Yeah.
is what keeps it alive and scales it. But those are necessities that you are doing. Do you feel like you would be able to do those at the level that you're doing it now if you were running everything yourself?
Bro, I'll be totally drained, bro, because I still got school too, bro. So like doing that, running ads, making content, manufacture stuff, packing and shipping orders, you'd be completely drained, bro. I would be completely drained.
Yeah, so in this case, right, the way that things have been running so far for your brand, right, like almost 60,000, or I think it is 60K since we started working together back in February, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you even know half the shit that goes on in the backend system?
No, not really.
Right. And be honest, how do you feel that you don't even know what is going on in the backend, but you were getting all these Shopify notifications daily?
You said how's it feel?
Yeah. How does it feel not even knowing what things are happening in the backend and you're still just getting results nonstop?
Well, I think that just come with trust. Like I shouldn't have to worry about that because like I just trust you so much with handling my back end and stuff like that. So really just having that brand owner and like marketing and stuff like that connection with you and stuff like that. So really just having that trust.
Right. Now, in the beginning stages, right? Like, think about it. You switch from an agency that you're working with for over a year, and then now you just switch over to somebody, right?
Yeah.
Because your job flopped, you called me that same day, right?
Hmm.
How was your trust there? How did you handle that situation with trust and everything? Handing that business over to somebody else, just in the span time of one day.
Well, it just wasn't like no spend time on one day. Like like I seen your YouTube videos. I was already in your Discord just to be in there, and then I got your TikTok, Instagram. So like I be seeing your content and stuff like that. So it really just like already seeing like what you can do. So I didn't have no other reason not to trust you.
Obviously, brands go up and down, right?
Hmm.
Obviously, I'm pretty sure that right after February, it was like March, we had like a week or two that things were going pretty rocky, right?
Yeah.
These are things that people don't show on YouTube, on Instagram, right?
Mhm.
Nobody shows those things. Nobody shows the lows.
Yeah, they
So,
did. They just showed it on the dashboard and all the orders and shit like that.
exactly. So, we did have lows, and it was for maybe about a week or two, right?
Yeah.
During that period of time, did you feel any hope getting lost? Did you feel like, oh shit, was this the right decision I made? Like, how were you generally feeling during that period of time when sales were low for that week or two?
I was just like, it's just part of the process. Like, you gonna win some, you gonna lose some, but you just live for another day. You know what I'm saying? So,
Did you let that affect you? Because I remember,
hell,
bro, we literally
hell
made
no,
$0 in one day. And I
hell
remember I
no, bro.
texted you, I was like, yo, I'm sick to my stomach. So after even going through something like that, right? After
Yeah,
hitting 10K in 2 weeks, right? And it just drops. How did that make you feel?
it's just like it's just part of the process. Like I see, okay, we did $0 today. All right, cool. All right, what can we do better tomorrow to not do $0? So just like not always being like mentally like weighing yourself down just because you had a bad day. Like everybody have bad days. Like everybody's life is not perfect. Everybody's brain is not perfect. Balenciaga not perfect, bro. Like so, really just like keep a level head and don't like be so down on yourself if you have a bad day. So like just live for the next day and see what you could do better.
Right. And let's just say that you were to go ahead and you never made the decision to join the inner circle. Where do you feel like your brand would be at today?
Yeah. I
Realistically
wouldn't even
speaking, open.
I wouldn't even know. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably wouldn't even like I probably would just give all my shit away and just start my brand.
Restart
Honestly.
it.
And I'm saying I'll probably just give all my inventory that I had before me and you had locked in. I'll
That's what
probably
you were thinking
just
of?
yeah, I'll probably just give that shit away, bro.
Are you glad that you didn't make that mistake?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Think about how much money of inventory you had in that unit, bro.
And I had hella inventory in that bitch.
Before you joined the inner circle, right? Obviously, we were on the phone and everything like that talking. What was the first things that we changed once you actually made that commitment and joined?
Shit, we changed the website, all the postscript funnels and stuff like that. We had to archive some feed posts. We had to change our marketing strategy. What else we had to change? That's pretty much it. Probably just like the overall layout of the Instagram, because like that's kind of like what people first see. So probably just changing that. That's probably about it. Yeah.
Okay, be honest. Did you even see a problem with your Instagram before I told you?
Nah, I really didn't. Nah.
And why do you feel like that? Like, why do you feel like you didn't see a problem with that?
I mean, probably because no one like told me that it was a problem with it, so I just thought there was no problem with it.
Okay. And now, after we changed it, sales have been up. Do you see a problem on how it was beforehand?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had too many feed post up. Reels was just like not had low engagement. So like now like we market the reels with to create more engagement from potential customers. So yeah, that's probably about it now.
Okay. Do you remember the first reel that I posted for you? Like, I literally took the same reel and I just tweaked it just like a tiny, tiny bit. What was
Mm-hmm.
the view difference between
Oh,
yours and the one that I went ahead and remade for you?
oh, the views went up crazy. Like probably did like 10K views in like maybe 2 3 days.
Did you even think that that same reel that got like 2,000 views can even reach 10K views in a week?
Probably that.
No, you didn't think about that?
Nah.
Okay, so once you joined the inner circle, right?
Uh.
And you actually were in there for a month, 2 3 months, right? What
Yeah.
value did you actually feel like you got out of it?
Just being like, just like listening to other people and just like listening to what you had to say and stuff like that, and be like, oh, that's smart, or like, yeah, I probably should have approached this a different way and stuff like that, or maybe I should have posted this a different way, made it add more details or different angles, or probably even the audio. So probably just being more open and shit like that.
Right. Now, I've told you that certain things that you were doing were horrible. Some pieces of content were trash. Some products were trash. When I told you those things, when I told you, hey, your feed post is horrible, take that shit off. How did that make you feel?
It was
Getting
like damn.
criticism like that.
It was like some shit. It was like a slap in the face. Like damn, this shit ass. Like the whole time I was thinking this shit hard as fuck. And I'd be like, damn. All right. So now I'm gonna just not be ignorant and be like, nah, bro, I'm not taking that down. Be like, nah, I'm not changing this. I'm not changing that. So just cause like you told me my shit was ass or like that shit was ass, like I didn't take it to heart. Like you was just being like blunt. Like I just feel like a lot of people don't know how to handle another person saying like yo shit ass or some shit like that, and then that would be probably the main reason of why their brand is such on a downfall because they can't take constructive criticism.
Right. When people are going ahead and actually deciding to make the decision of joining the inner circle, right? What would you
Uh
tell those people to either have or step away from when actually making the commitment to join the inner circle?
huh. You gotta be able to take constructive criticism. Like you probably would think some shit was hard as hell, and like all your friends and your homeboys like liked your product. But you gotta understand that like in the brand industry, your friends and your homeboys is not like your customer. Like most of your customers are gonna be people that don't know you, you don't know them. They probably live outside your 50-mile radius. So like those are the people who are going to support you the most rather than the people who are closer to you. So like just don't be closed minded. Gotta be open minded. And just cause like you haven't done something before in the past doesn't mean doing something new won't work, if that makes any sense.
Right. Someone has a stuck clothing brand, right?
Yeah.
Challenges are going to come up. They're going to have to go ahead and be in a position where they either take that risk now or never, and they're going to feel uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
There's two different type of people who handle that. Who is going to go ahead and win?
The people who are uncomfortable and willing to take that risk.
Okay. Now be open on how much you invested inside of the inner circle total throughout this entire period of time.
Probably about like 10 bands.
Okay. You invested 10 bands. How did that make you feel during that period of time? Because obviously, after you get the results, it's like, oh, thank God. But during that period of time, how did that make you feel?
Be like, damn, bro, how the fuck I'm finna make this money back? Yeah.
Right. Of course, that's all of our first things, right? To go ahead and think of. Did you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, you gonna feel uncomfortable, and that the like paying the like the invoice and stuff to like get everything locked in, like that's just part of the risk and that's just part of the game. Like you gotta lose money to make money.
Right. So once that challenge came up in front of you, right? How did you handle that?
Yeah, I just goddamn did what you told me, made my content, posted this, posted that, shipped my orders, got the sales in, took your input, from what you had to say about like everything that was going wrong and what was bad, and just pretty much just kept moving forward.
Right. And we're here now.
Yep,
60
fat.
bands up.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
it.
no cap.
Q4 is about to be here. We're gonna get prepared.
Q4, oh my
I'm
goodness, bro!
saying,
I can't wait for Q4, bro.
me too, bro. I'm excited. I'm telling you, like this entire process of like, I feel like Q1, Q2, it was simply we're just having fun, bro. That's how I
Yeah,
feel. Like we're
yeah.
just getting warmed up for Q3. I mean for Q4, bro. That's generally how I feel. What about you?
You know, fast. I feel the same way, bro.
Like, we just having fun at this point. You know what I'm saying? Just making a nice little 10, 20K, bro. Once November comes a Black Friday, bro, what are you predicting? Like, think about it. This is going to be on YouTube, and we're going to be able to look back at it.
From
Our
November,
facial,
from November to January 1st, we might do 60K.
60K. So 30K, 30K.
Yeah,
Okay. So, like, remember, we're going to look back at this, right? Our hair might look different. Our facial hair might look different. I may be in a different house. You may be in a different position. We don't know,
my friends. Yeah,
right? I say, because I'm gonna look back at this video in January. I say we're gonna make 50K for November.
and December.
No, just November. Just
This
50K
November.
flat that month.
Okay, okay, okay.
I say we are. Now for December, because of Christmas, right?
Yeah.
The whole shit going on sale. Mad bundles going out. I'm gonna say a nice. I'm gonna say at least another 50K again. Like throughout the whole Q4, I plan to make at least over 100 for your brand.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
100%.
Hey, yeah.
Already saying. So for anybody who stuck around watching this video, what would you tell this person?
Tap in, bro.
And why is
Hey,
that?
hey. No risk, no results. So you gotta take that risk, bro. Don't be scared. Sure. If you want to get out of the position that you in, like in life, like you gotta take a risk. Like that 9 to 5, not gonna be able to fund like the lifestyle that you want to live and like give you the opportunity that you want to have. So just take the risk. Don't be afraid because the people who are afraid never started a brand, never posted on their brand page, never promoted their brand. So just like be comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. So yeah, just take the risk and join Fashion Wealth. They got the results. We could take your he could take your brand to the next level and really show you like getting rich out clothes is really possible.
It's real. Like, let
Real.
me ask you this: when you actually started getting all this money, right?
Yeah.
What did life start to feel like? What kind of changed? What felt different?
Ain't gonna lie, I had got like a little higher ego. I'm like, bro, I can't be doing this and that no more. Like, I can't be hanging around these people and stuff like that.
Nah,
Cause
bro. Just shit on the poor.
right, sitting on the board, bro.
I'm just playing around. Go ahead, continue though.
Man, it's just like I can't hang around certain people no more because like I know like they not having what I got going on and like we not making no money together. So why the hell I'm hanging out with you? So like yeah. I stopped going to the club, stopped drinking, shit, stop spending unnecessary money on certain shit. Only spent money on fucking on my bulk, my samples, ads. So just like pretty much is you just spending my money wisely to make more money. If that makes any sense.
Right. And once you made that change, how have things changed for you?
Really just having like a more focused mindset and like not drifting off into like the internet and like girls and stuff like that. Like you don't gotta like chase girls and stuff like that. So like you just lock in, get your money up. Like the girls gonna come. So like don't be wasting your time all the time going outside and stuff like that. Instead, just like learn a skill, lock in on your brand. You could be designing, packing, shipping orders, customer service, replying to emails and DMs and stuff like that, or just hopping on YouTube and just doing your own learning on how you can improve your brand.
How many friends did you lose during these last 4 months of actually, your life changing?
Bro, I don't hang out with no one. Like, I only link up with people for content, honestly. So, like, they not modeling my brand or I'm modeling their brand. Like, I don't be hanging out with people.
Right. And do you feel like a lot of people are willing to make that sacrifice? Risk relationships, risk friendships, risk, putting girls to the side for the next couple months, however long it may take, right? Do you feel like people are ready for that?
Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people not ready for that, bro. Cause like they still want to have fun and stuff like that. I'm saying like you could have fun like every once in a while, but like you should be having less fun all the time and doing more work to fulfill your dreams, and like you still have the fun, like your retirement and stuff like that. So like the life you live in now is dependent upon the life you live later.
Exactly. What you do now is going to reflect on when you're 40, 50, 60.
Yes,
That's it.
facts.
Absolutely. And for both of us to be in this position, right? I'm going to speak personally for myself. Let me know if you relate, since we are in, six figure club now. Hit
Yeah,
100K, right?
facts, facts.
Hit 100K. All right. So there is certain sacrifices that took us to actually get here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I remember being at rock bottom, bro. Like, straight up living in my, bro, like, I was literally living in like a 10 by 10 storage unit inside my mom's house. Like, that's literally what it looked like.
Uh-huh.
Right? What sacrifices did you have to take to get to the position that you're at now?
And, bro, I don't even talk to my parents like that no more, bro. Like
So
that's
you had to
how
cut
like
that relationship off.
yeah, like that's how much sacrifice it took. Like I barely talk to my mom, my dad, or my siblings. Like I just be so locked in because like I know it's gonna come to a point where like they can no longer like they can't provide for me for the rest of my life. Like I'm gonna have to provide for myself as a man. Like you just can't be eating and living off of someone else your whole life because I know it's gonna come to a point where their life gonna come to an end, and I'm gonna have myself, and I'm gonna have to be able to provide for myself, and they can no longer provide for me.
Right.
Yeah,
So you understood that at this age. You're 22 or 23?
22.
Okay,
I
so
just
you're
turned.
okay, so you're 22 and you realize that. It takes people to their 30, 40 to realize that. For
Yeah,
someone
fact.
who is around, both of ours, because we're only 3 years apart, right?
Yeah,
Someone who's, 18 to 25, right? They have 35K, sitting in their bank, right? But not doing nothing with it, or their brain is stuck. What would you tell that person?
invest it. Just invest your money into like your business, your brand. Invest in the fashion world because you could turn that 3 to 5K into 20 to 30K.
Right. So realistically, the poor are gonna stay poor, the rich are gonna stay rich. That's it.
Hmm.
Right? This
Yeah,
is what's gonna happen. And at the end of the day, it all just comes with sacrifices. Bro, like for someone to have to like literally cut off a relationship with their mother and father, parents, to get to the position that it takes a lot. Not a lot of people are
not
willing to do
fast.
that.
Not fast.
Alrighty, Tane. I'm about to let you go, bro. Anything that you want to say to the people watching?
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all join Fashion Wealth if you're stuck with your brand, you don't know what to do next, and you want your brand to take off to the next level. Invest your money. Don't be scared to take that risk, cause like no risk, no reward. So just lock in, come in prepared, have an open mind, and be open to constructive criticism.
Love it. Yeah, bro. People need to hit that criticism, bro. They need
Oh
it.
God,
Most
yeah,
people in this world, bro, they got no man holding them accountable, bro, for the dumbass
nah,
decisions
fact.
they make or the way that they think.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
Alrighty, Tane. I'm gonna let you go, bro. Peace.
All right, bro, safety.